Hello my people, welcome back to my channel. You already know it's the most popping, most realest queen of them all. It's your girl B, and thank you so much for tuning in my people. And if you are new here or you're just passing by, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join me. Come on. As you know it, I am doing a 3-part series on how to get a teaching job in China, okay? And this is part 2. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to my previous video and watch that. And if you know anyone who is interested in this, please share this video and like, comment as well, and let me know what you think, if you have some questions or anything. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, now guys, in this video I'm just going to be breaking down to you everything, okay, from getting the job to your contract to salary and what happens when you get here to China, okay? And I've been getting a lot of questions on how do I get a job? How do I start looking for a job? Where can I go to search for a job? And I am here to just clarify all those things, okay? We're gonna start with that, okay? How to search for a job. As I have said, I did it via an agency and I have linked it down on my previous videos, so you can look at the details there. And I have told you that you can go to my careers and then type in looking for a job in China, and plenty of agencies and job opportunities will come up and you can search for the one you want, or just go to Google and Google available teaching jobs in China, okay? And I'm sure something is gonna pop up and then you can just go click on them. Now you must make sure it's a real school, okay? Just do your background check and make sure that it's a real school. Now when you find the school you like, you probably have to send them your documents. You just send them your documents and everything, and you have to send a self-introductory video. Now this video is just a short video, 1 minute video, nyana. Like you just tell them a little bit about yourself, like, hello, my name is Bongi, I'm from here, I studied here, I would love to teach English as a foreign language in your country because of this, because of this, because of this. Now just always smile in your videos, be like even if you're not in the mood to smile, you got to smile so they can see that you are friendly and upfront and like you are a warm person. Because if you're always like robotic, like, hello, my name, who wants that? Who wants that? Tell me, who wants that? Now be friendly, speak clearly and fluently, okay? Try to polish up your speech. Just make it nice, fluent and flowy, okay? And just add a couple of things here and there. Just tell them you're not afraid to adjust to new environments, you like to travel, things like that. They will make more of an impression, if I'm making sense. Okay, and now if the school likes you back, they are going to schedule an interview with you, okay? Now this interview usually takes place in WeChat, either WeChat or Skype. So make sure you download those 2 apps. But WeChat is very, very important because that's like the most used app here in China. It's like their WhatsApp. They use it for everything, so you will need to download it either way. So downloading it earlier will save you a lot of time. So they will schedule an interview with you. So they will ask you when do you want to do the interview, and you can tell them the time. Usually it's early in the morning because here we are 6 hours ahead. China is 6 hours ahead of South Africa. So it might be a little bit early, so you must make sure that you prepare yourself. Presentation, as you can see, my girl has a shirt on, you know, my hair is nice, you know, I have a little bit of makeup. Make sure that your presentation is on point and make sure that you exude confidence, okay? Just exude confidence. Be confident in yourself. Like, what you gotta lose? What you gotta lose, boo? Even if you are not a spoken person like me, It's fine. Just be confident and try your best to look friendly, be friendly, smile, be happy. They're gonna give you some scenarios and how would you handle those scenarios. And because most of the jobs are in training centers or kindergartens or like, you know, primary schools, you work with young children, they're gonna give you scenarios of young children, okay, like things to deal with young children. Maybe like they're gonna ask you to give them a game like you can play. So just make sure you do your research before you go into the interview of games and classroom management and things like that. And some of them will ask you like, can you sing some songs and things like that, because you're gonna be with children, okay? You might need to like sing a lot and dance a lot. Some interviews are chilled, some are not. That's a warning from me to you, okay? So be prepared, okay? Now if the school likes you and they decide to take you, they will send you a contract. Now let's discuss the contract, because everybody wants to know about the ching ching, right? We got to know about the dough, because that's what we came here for. I do get questions on what amount to expect, and you got to know that especially for young children there are like 3 different centers. There is like a training center, working in a training center, working in a kindergarten, and working in a school, okay? Now these offer different packages, but usually a startup point is a training center, which I'm currently in, and the starting point when it comes to them chinchillas is 13 RMB. Now if you're getting anything less than 13 RMB, please sack them. Make sure that it's 13 RMB or more. If you are lucky, you can get 15 RMB as a starting point, okay? Now that equates to about 27 day rands, 27,000 rands. It's just that because the rand fluctuates, I cannot give you a definite estimate. And as you progress, maybe with a 1-year experience, 2-year experience, 3-year experience, you can range from like, you know, 17 to like 19 RMB. And if you're in the things of them things, you can get like 20 and more. Okay, now that's when you progress to more kindergartens, more private schools. They can give you 20 or more, which like is very good money, okay? So that's the salary for you. And make sure that your office hours plus your teaching hours do not equate to more than 8 hours a day, okay? And you get 2 days off, okay? Just get 2 days off, because I know some other school rip people off and give them 1 day off. Make sure that you have 2 days off, because you will need the rest, hunty. Like them children don't play. Okay, they do play, but but it gets rough, okay? You get very tired. So make sure that you get at least 2 days off. Now to be on the safe side, just try to get a school that will provide accommodation for you. It will be the best, because I know that if you are situated in a bigger city, they will ask you to look for the apartment yourself. Now one thing you must know, if you work in a big city, you gotta pay the dough. Yes, a lot comes with it, you know. There are more Western things there, and you have more foreigners there and things like that, but you just gotta know it's more expensive. But if you live in a small city, things are cheaper, you know. You don't get exposed to like the grand life as much, so you get to save on your dough. And schools from smaller cities usually are the one who pay for your apartment. You can decide where you want to go. I know a lot of people do not like small cities because they are very boring sometimes, but if you can come to a small city and travel from time to time, I think it could be a good compromise. You can save on the dough and you can get what you want, okay? Yep. Now you have got your school, you have looked at your contract, you like everything that's on your contract. To send that contract, scan it, send it back to them, and then they will prepare everything so they can get you here, okay? And you have to also prepare your documents Everything is mentioned in part 1 on how to prepare your documents and all that. Okay, when you get your visa, you can fly out and come to the land of the I'm joking, okay? Now when you get here, you will get a representative from the school who will fetch you at the airport that you have discussed, okay? And then they will help you to transit to the school. Now, it's like you have to start another process all over again because you have to get your residence permit so you can be a resident in China. You have to get your work permit to show that you are a teacher here in China, and also you have to get your medical done again. Again, for the first day they usually let you rest, okay? The second day they usually start with the whole process of making you a resident here in China, okay, for the specific amount of time that your contract will last, usually 1 year, okay? So the first thing they do is take you to the medical center to go do your physical checkup. Now you have to go through the whole process again of doing a physical checkup, and they will just check your whole body to make sure that you are healthy, because I don't think you can get a residence permit if you have some sort of contagious disease. So in order to get residency, you must be healthy. So you will do that, and you have to wait a couple of weeks, I think 1 week or 2 weeks, for the results to come back saying that you are healthy, okay? And you will get a certificate. And this over here, it's a book that has everything you tested for and the results of that. The second thing you will need to do is a residence permit. Now make sure you nag your school. If they do not do this for you, make sure you nag them, because this is very important, because it allows you residency into the country and you can travel. Without this, it's not going to be easy for you to travel. The visa you come with from South Africa will only last you 30 days. After that, you need the residence permit to last you for the duration of the contract, okay? If I'm making sense. So your residence permit, you go to the police station, and then they do their things, and then you wait for it for about 3 weeks or so. It takes 3 weeks or so, sometimes faster, sometimes slower. It depends on where you do it. And it's just like your visa. It's just like a small paper that they put on your passport, okay? And the third thing you need to do is your work permits. Now your school or your bosses are going to take all your documents and apply for a work permit for you. A work permit is this card over here, if it can focus. Yeah, this is it. So those are the 3 things they have to do for you, and those are the 3 documents you must have. You must have your residence permit, your work permit, and your certification, okay? And then after that, I think you are good and ready. If you have everything that I've mentioned, now you are good and ready. You are able to work in China, and if you want to travel to other cities, you can do so. Okay, now guys, it's almost time to end this video, and I just wanted to give you tips here and there for managing to stay here in China, okay? The apps you must download, the apps you need. The one app I have already stated, which is WeChat. WeChat is very, very vital. Use it for almost everything here. Also, download VPN. If you can download the VPN before you leave South Africa, it will be best, because you will not be able to use the internet without it. Number 3 is download Alipay, which is called Tifferbao. It allows you to pay, and it allows you to buy tickets, train tickets, airfare tickets. You can even buy takeouts with it and stuff like that. It's an app that is so convenient. And the third app I would say you must download is Didi, the Didi app. The Didi app is like the Uber app, okay? It's like the Uber app, so it's like a car service app, okay? The fourth one, the fourth and final G is Taobao, okay? Taobao will get you anything and everything you need. Okay, let me not say everything and anything you need, but with Taobao, it could really save your life, okay? Taobao is like Takealot. It has so many vendors that provide different things, so from clothing to food to anything. And yeah, so Taobao is where you buy your clothes, because you will find that in most shops here they do not accommodate very much for foreigners. But on Taobao, you can find vendors that accommodate for foreigners, okay? Okay, guys, that brings me to the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was resourceful. If you liked it, please don't forget to smash that like button and leave me a comment if you have any questions. And please share this video if you think there is somebody benefit from it. From me, it's bye. But I'm gonna catch you on my next video, which is part 3, and I am gonna be breaking down my experiences of living in China for a whole year. It's been a year, guys, a whole entire year. So I'm gonna be breaking it down and telling you guys the ins and outs of what has happened in the year, and you know how the pandemic affected most things in my life, and I'm just gonna be breaking it down so you can know what you are getting yourself into. Being in a different place, how people treat you, is there racism, is there colorism, things like that I am going to be talking about on my 3rd video, okay? Goodbye! Mwah!